Hi, all, and welcome to Tune In Yaya. I'm bringing you a gentle yoga class today. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to tell you to sit at the top of your mat. You don't have to sit with your legs crossed as long as you can sit up nice and tall. You may choose to sit on a block or a chair at the beginning just to make it more comfortable. Remember, you don't want to be on the back side of those sits bones. You want to really try to get the spine elongated so you can work to opening up the hips and begin to possibly sit cross-legged in the future. So allow yourself to get comfortable in whatever way is available for you today. And align the shoulders over the hips, the ears over the shoulders, and reach the crown of the head to the sky. Allow yourself to breathe deeply here. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Our focus today is the word ahimsa. In yoga, this is the first yama, and it represents nonviolence. Practicing nonviolence for yourself and others. Cultivating our ability to find compassion, understanding, and love in the experiences that we have throughout the day. Allow yourself to take a moment to think of that, asking how you currently do that in your life and how you may possibly be able to add more of that into your life. When we practice ahimsa, we begin to find more joy, more bliss in our own lives because we're not allowing ourselves to be affected by these external factors of our experience. Instead, we decide to choose love. And in choosing love, we find peace. A few more deep breaths here. And one more deep inhale. And exhale. All right, y'all. We are going to start our class today with our alternate nostril breath. So I'm going to tell you to take your right thumb over to your right nostril. Now remember, you do also have the option to take your knuckle, your middle knuckle, up to that third eye and use your thumb and your ring finger. Right? This actually allows you to help keep that awareness at the third eye and to expand and open up, but it's a little challenging for a lot of people, and I'm not going to do it because then it's harder for you to see me. But if you want to give it a go, that would be what you do. And if not, if it feels like it's a little bit too hard to extend the fingers like that, don't allow yourself to stay like that. Wait until they open up. And just bring that right thumb in, and then you can use the middle finger, the index finger to close off the other side. So inhale through the left nostril. Go ahead and close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. And bring the hands back down to the tops of the legs. And allow yourself to take a few more deep breaths here. allowing yourself to pay attention to how the mind feels. If we begin to feel agitated with experiences that are coming up in our worlds, we can bring ourselves back to balance. And so we are going to lengthen out our legs in front of us, okay? Toes up to the sky first. And I just want you to turn the toes out as far as you can and try to bring the bottom of the feet together. Go ahead and bring those hands down beside the hips and then toes back up to the sky. We're going to do that 4 more times. Roll, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. So now we're going to point and out, 2 and out, 3 and out, 4 and out, and 5 and out. All right, soften those knees, shake up those legs a little if you need. Reach up through to the sky and reach the crown of the head up to the sky. Root down to the bottom of those sits bones. And don't worry about trying to reach for your toes. A lot of times we'll round out our back whenever we're trying to reach for our toes. But instead, think about keeping the back long, rooting down to the bottom of the hips. And then the back of the hips are going to reach to the wall behind you. And the arms and the crown of the head stay in line with each other as they reach towards the wall in front of you, but maybe not necessarily the wall in front of you, depending on where you're going, right? So they might be reaching for that angle where the ceiling meets the wall. Inhale. Exhale, 1. 2 more. Keep those heels pressing into the mat. Exhale, 2. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. 1 more deep inhale. And then exhale. Now you can round the back out a little and notice the difference, right? One version from the next. Coming back to center. We'll take the legs a little bit further out from each other. Toes up to the sky. Again, heels pressing down into the ground. And we're on the tips of those sits bones. Reaching those legs out, but not those heels up off the ground, okay? Press those heels down. Get super long in the torso again. Take that right hand down beside the right hip. Take the left arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Maybe get a little bit longer. Maybe that left hand comes in between the thighs. Maybe it comes on the outside of that right thigh. Find what works best today. Deep inhale. Keep those toes strong and reaching to the sky. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1 more. Exhale, back to center. Left hand down beside the hip. Right arm to reach up. Deep inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Reach both those arms up again. Deep inhale. We can take those blocks in front of us. Reach. And then exhale, forward. Take those blocks and gently pull them back towards you. Notice how that helps you to keep your chest expanded. Pulling forward towards the center of the legs, allowing yourself to find how low you can go, making sure that it doesn't feel too crazy. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Keep those heels strong. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep that back long. 1 more deep inhale. And exhale. Now you can come a little lower, finding where is available today. Let yourself sway it out a little bit. Go ahead and shake out those legs. And allow yourself to breathe deep. And 1 more deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming all the way back up. We're going to bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. That block can come to the inside or the outside of the leg, depending on what feels more available for you. Pressing firmly through that right foot to the inside of the left thigh, we squeeze that right knee down and we sit as tall as we can here. We're going to take that left arm on top of that left leg, reach that right arm up, and nice side bend to the left. So reaching towards that left foot, Taking that right arm, reaching it up, and finding where is available. Remember that block can also be a lovely tool here to find space, because if we are folding forward, which is one of the most common things that will happen when we're trying to do this, then it's not going to be as beneficial as if we're coming down with that nice alignment. Okay, so pay attention to how the body feels. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Remember that left heel's pressing down to the ground, that right knee squeezing. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1 more. Exhale, 3. Coming down with that right arm to the inside of the left leg. And that left arm to the outside of the left leg. We try to find that center. And then a little bit forward. Pull the belly in and up. Deep inhale. Left leg still active, y'all. Deep exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1 more. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Slowly come back up. Take that right hand back down beside the hip. Reach that left arm back up to the sky. And exhale, another twist to the right. Keep those left toes up to the sky. And the energy that we're going to send into that left heel, almost as though we're trying to take it further away, right? Don't actually make it move unless you can, because it could also give you a cramp. And allow yourself to get strong and tall through the torso before you come into the twist. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1 more. Exhale, 3. We're going to switch legs now, taking the right leg out, pulling the left leg in, taking the bottom of that left foot to the inside of that right thigh. All right, right hand to the top of that right leg, left arm to reach up. Remember, those blocks are wonderful tools here. Exhale over towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Coming down with that top arm, facing the torso towards that right leg. And then we try to walk ourselves a little further forward if it feels available. Another thing that you can do here is take a block on either side and practice that pulling back again, so you can keep those shoulder blades slightly pulling together. That helps to keep the chest expanded, so you can make sure that you're not rounding out up here. Deep inhale, last one, and exhale. Slowly come back up. Left hand down beside the hip, right arm to reach. Deep inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Remember to keep those right toes active. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1 more. Exhale, 3. Go ahead and bring the bottom of both of those feet together. Wrap your hands around the top of the feet and squeeze those knees down. Baddha Konasana. Deep inhale. Bound angle pose. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bring the knees back up. We're going to come all the way to a child's pose. All right. So first, we're just going to bring ourselves to our tabletop, and then we're going to push our heels, our hips back towards our heels. You can always take a block underneath the forehead or underneath the hips here if that feels more comfortable. Finding what feels available today. Coming into your child's pose, 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Slowly coming back up, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to go for 3 cat-cow breaths here now. Nice deep inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, pull the belly in, roll the sits bones towards the heels. 2 more times. Deep inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center, we are going to take those hands a little bit further forward to practice our plank pose. Now, in our gentle yoga class, we'll stay on the knees unless you are very comfortable already with your plank pose, then you're welcome to go ahead and come off the knees. Same exact concept, so you're going to tuck the toes in here. We're going to lean forward so the shoulders are right above the wrists, and then we're going to exhale to push back to our child's pose. Now, if you're in your full plank position, you can come all the way up and then all the way back down. All right, so finding which version of variation works for you today. Inhale, pull forward, plank, pull the belly in and up. Exhale, back. Inhale, pull forward, plank. Draw the tailbone towards those heels. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forward. Pull the palms of the hands towards the knees towards the palms of the hands. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. All right, y'all, coming all the way up here. We're going to take that right leg and take it all the way forward. Now, remember, you can use blocks here to help you get that leg forward if you need, or to give you something to balance on while you're here. The bottom of this front foot is firmly on the ground. My right knee is right on top of my right ankle. And you have the ability here to bring that back leg further in if you need. If it feels a little bit too much pressure on that knee, you can take a blanket or you can fold up your mat to go underneath that knee to make it a little bit more comfortable. You can tuck in those back toes and lengthen that left leg out a little bit further as well. Finding what is available and what feels good for you today. Those hands can come onto blocks on either side of the knee. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, trying to get the back longer. Exhale, one, rooting down to the bottom of that front foot. Inhale. Exhale, two. Maybe we come to the tops of those knees. Inhale. Exhale, three. Slowly coming down. You'll definitely want the blocks here unless you can comfortably get those hands to the mat. And we're going to walk ourselves back. So keep the left hip in line with that left knee and walk yourself back to straighten that front leg as much as you can. The ball of that foot might even come up off the mat, right? Deep inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. And one more, y'all. As you exhale, take the bottom of that front foot and pull it towards the body. And that's going to pull that front knee right on top of the ankle again. Now we're going to do a transition. So I'm going to tell you to and push the bottom of that front foot. And pull for one. Push. And that's two. One more time. Pull and push. All right, paying attention to what that does in the leg. All right, from here, we're going to take both of those blocks to the inside of the knee. And you can take that foot a little bit further to the outer edge of the mat if that feels good. And we're going to see about just kind of hanging out here for 3 breaths. Now, you can come down to the forearms. You can also come down to the mat if that feels available in your lizard pose, okay? Nice deep inhale. Test it out, let yourself see how it feels. 2 more. Exhale. And last one. And exhale. Slowly coming back up. All right. Bringing that foot back in line with the hip. Left hand is going to be on that left block or the floor. And that right arm is going to reach up to the sky without letting anything change in the legs. Reaching up to the sky, squeezing from the torso. Exhale, one. You can take that right hand on top of that right leg even to add a little bit more emphasis and what's the word that I'm looking for? Exhale, two. Intensity. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down. One more time, pushing back, lengthening out that front leg, and then dropping that foot back behind you. Come back to your child's pose. 3 deep breaths here, y'all. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Slowly come back up, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. One more time, 3 cat-cow breaths. Nice deep inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. And last one. Exhale. Inhale, pulling forward to your plank on your knees. Exhale, push back to child's pose. 1. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, 2. Remember to keep that belly pulling in and up. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Keep those elbows soft. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. All right, from here, we're going to step that left foot forward. Remember, those blocks are your friends. Bottom of that front foot pressing firmly into the ground as we get situated with that back leg, finding out where we want it to go today, right? If we need a blanket. And then we come to those blocks. We think about getting longer in the spine. And then we come to the knee if that feels available. Exhale, 1. Reach the crown of the head up wherever you are. Exhale, 2. Last deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Coming back to those blocks and slowly leaning into that back side, right? Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now remember, we're going to do those transitions. Take the bottom of that front foot, pull. Don't go past the ankle. Push. Pull. And push. And one more pull. And push. All right, coming back to the center. Remember, you can take that leg a little bit further out if you need. Both blocks coming to the inside of the leg so we can come into that lizard. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, 1. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Nice, y'all. Coming all the way back to those hands. Taking that block back to the outside of that left foot, coming back to center so it's in line with the hip of that left foot. Block is going to come underneath the right hand. Inhale up with the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Remember, you can use that hand to add more intensity. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Blocks can come to the side. Leaning back. And then sending that left leg back once again. This time, take those knees a little bit further apart from each other as we come back to that child's pose. Allowing yourself to breathe deeply here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And one more. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Coming all the way forward and all the way to our bellies. We're going to practice Cobra today, and then we get to roll over and get ourselves ready to finish off our class. So from here, I'm going to tell you to take the hands underneath the shoulders. We squeeze the elbows towards each other and we draw the shoulders down and back. The tops of the feet stay glued to the mat, all right? So you almost even might lift those knees. You don't want to hyperextend your knees, which is exactly what I just did because I can do that very easily, unfortunately. But you squeeze the top of the feet to the mat to get the legs active. And then that's going to help you to stay grounded to the top of the feet because as you lift up the upper part of the body, it is going to want to pull the top of those feet up as well, but we want to keep them grounded. So hands come underneath the shoulders, top of the feet stay glued, pull the elbows together, and try to resist the urge to put all of the weight on your hands. You might even consider hovering the hands. Keep the head in line with the spine and pull the lower belly in and up. As you inhale, try to bring yourself a little bit higher using those belly muscles and back muscles. Again, keep the head in line with the spine. If you're looking at me, go ahead and maybe look down at the floor. Exhale, 2. And one more. Exhale, take those arms down beside the body. Rest on the right side of the face. Shake out the hips. Shake out the shoulders. Two more deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming up one more time. Hands underneath the shoulders, elbows pull together, shoulders down and back. Lift. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale to the opposite side of the face. Take those hands down by the hips once again and shake it out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And last one, deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Slowly come up to those forearms. Our Sphinx pose. Elbows are typically underneath the shoulders here. If this feels a little too intense on that back, take those arms a little bit further forward. Draw the shoulders down and back like you're trying to pull your heart through. Draw the head to align with the shoulders. So this means you might not be looking straight up to the sky, right? Find the position that feels good today. Allow yourself to get longer and breathe deep. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. And last deep inhale. As you exhale, draw your forearms underneath your forehead. Turn the toes in towards each other. Shake out the hips. Turn your toes away from each other and shake out the hips. All right. We're going to roll over to the back side of the body now, turning directly over and bending the knees. Oops. I might not want to hit my head into my blocks, huh? All right. Now from here, the knees are bent, the bottom of the feet are pressing into the mat, the back of the shoulders are pressing down. We are going to do a bridge pose, pressing firmly into the bottom of the feet. Lift those hips up. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And one more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down and let those knees sway from side to side. We're going to cross the right leg over the left here. Up for the left. Pull the left leg up. Reach through and grab underneath that left leg. If that doesn't feel available, just bring those arms back down. Might not even feel available to lift that left leg up. You can totally stay here, right? Deep inhale and deep exhale. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. And last one. Dropping that left leg down, let the legs fall over to the left and the head to the right. Maybe shake the head no here. Slowly bring the knees back up. Cross the left leg over the right, finding which a variation is wonderful for you today, right? Every day's different. Allowing yourself to just relax in the pose. And slowly draw the legs down to the right and the head to the left. And once again, maybe shake the head no. Bringing the knees back up. Taking the feet to the outer edges of the mat, further away from each other. Let the knees fall in. And then from here, we'll take the weight to the left hip and let the right knee come closer to the mat. Notice that nice stretch. Opposite side. And then back and forth. And then we're going to lengthen those legs all the way out, coming into our Shavasana. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the hips, shake out the head, the legs. Allow yourself to relax here. Allow the belly to rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. And once again, coming back to that focus, ahimsa, non-violence. How do you practice compassion and understanding? What are ways that you see other people practicing? Allowing yourself to find joy and peace. Allow everything else to fade away. With each exhale, you are letting go of anything that weighs you down, so that with each inhale, you begin to feel lighter, clearer. Continue to breathe deeply here. Slowly, we'll begin to wiggle our fingers and our toes. We'll rotate our hands and our feet clockwise and counterclockwise. We'll bring the knees up and let them begin to sway from side to side. Gently rolling to the right side of the body when you're ready. Take your time. From here, we'll slowly begin to bring ourselves all the way back up. Back to a comfortable seated position, allowing yourself to sit tall and strong once more. Reaching the crown of the head up, aligning the shoulders over the hips, the ears over the shoulders. Once again, allowing your awareness to draw inward, allowing the breath to deepen further. Coming back to that intention of ahimsa, non-violence, choosing love, bringing more peace and joy into your life. Slowly, we'll begin to bring our hands back together, preparing to finish our class with 3 Ohms. You are welcome to join. I'll start on the second exhale, inhaling with me. Inhale for Om. May you see with clarity, think with clarity, and speak with clarity. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.